Hello Kickstarter, this is Sly Cly with an introduction video to my current Kickstarter project, which is Precision Polyhedral Dice. I've done a dice project on Kickstarter before, and it was with D6 dice with pips, and I machined each side of the D6 until it intersected the middle portion and it became freely floating. This is started out as a solid piece of metal, and now it's two separate pieces. And while I was delivering these to my backers, I got a flood of requests that came in to do RPG or Dungeons and Dragon dice, or the Polyhedral dice. And so after machining these up, or modeling them up in a 3D modeling software, SolidWorks, I was able to get these prototyped at a machine shop, and they just turned out amazing. Each one of these dice starts out as a solid piece of material, whether it be, I'm going to be offering these in aluminum. This is brass, and they're not shown, but also copper and stainless steel. So they start out as a solid block of material, and they are shaped according to what size dice they are. And if they're aluminum, they get anodized and then put back in the CNC machine. The brass, copper, and stainless steel get a brush finish. And then each one of these numbers is machined at a certain depth, so that whatever is removed on this side is also removed on this side, to create a perfectly balanced dice. You can't duplicate this type of precision in normal molding methods or using plastic or wood. Only with metal that is inherently the same throughout, and with a CNC machine can you duplicate this type of precision one dice after another. But because they are such precision dice and machined one at a time, and the D20 is set up 20 different times into a machine, that does require a little bit of a higher price tag, as well as the material cost. So that's why I brought my project to Kickstarter. Is I need to order this material in bulk in order to reduce the price a little bit, and because these prototypes literally cost me an arm and a leg, and I only have about 20 dice here in front of you. But in order to make these in bulk and offer them at a decent price, I need to have several hundred orders and raise several $1,000s in order to buy the materials in bulk and to commission a machine shop that has several hundred machines to, or probably not hundreds of machines, but dozens of machines to machine each one of these dice out one at a time. And so now that these dice are being offered in a set of 7, there are 8 dice here. That's because the D6 I wanted to offer either in the solid form or the floating variety. So they will be offered in sets of 7 or 10. And the set of 10 dice, you'll get 4 D6s, and you'll be able to choose each one, whether it be solid or floating. And they each will have the numerals on them. These 2 dice are just kind of placeholders from my previous project of the FUD variety. So they're going to be offered in sets, and so I was thinking, since they are being offered in sets, I wanted to make an awesome display case or carry case to house them in, and so I designed and machined out these dice vaults. Now the dice vaults are only going to be available in anodized aluminum in the variety of colors they're going to be offered, and brass. The copper and stainless steel is just a little bit too difficult to machine. The copper gums up the mill bits and breaks them, and because of how deep it has to go, as well as the stainless steel just takes about 5 times longer to machine out, and so its machining cost skyrocketed to the point where I don't think it was feasible to offer it in copper or stainless steel. But these carrying cases, these dice vaults, will come in 2 sizes. The size 7, which can fit 7 dice comfortably. You probably can fit a little bit more dice in there, but if it's worst case scenario where each dice is turned on its end and interfering with it, that you can fit 7 comfortably, but you can fit more. So it'll come in the size 7 and the size 10, and each dice is machined again, or each one of these vaults is machined out of a solid block of material, and it's held on by 4 strong magnets, 4 on the bottom and 4 on the top. So these lids can come straight off. It is a little bit hard to get them to come off. So again, with most magnets, it's easier to slide it, and then it simply just can come off. So you can see that I have 8 dice in here, a little bit tight, but when you order your size 7, there will be some wiggle room in there, as well as the size 10 volt. So that's my project. Congratulations if you stayed here through the whole 5-minute plus video. I just wanted to explain as much as possible. Again, there's more information down below. If you're unable to pledge at this time, I'd appreciate it if you'd click on one of these buttons down here to share the project on any of the social media sites, and look over here on down this edge, I believe, if you would like to pledge and make this project a reality. Again, thank you, and I appreciate your time.